morning, it's Wednesday and you know what that means. It's bin day. But also, it's another episode of Colin Has a Lot of Free Time to Bake. Today's bake is a vegan bake and I will be making a vegan carrot cake. The recipe can be found on veganbaking.net. That's veganbaking.net. Gonna find it quite difficult today because there's no butter and no milk and no eggs and no honey and no other animal derivatives. But it should be alright because the picture looks fine on the website. The recipe this time uses American measurements, which I will do my best to convert to UK and European metric measurements for my YouTube channel. If, like me, you're lucky enough to own a measuring cup that tells you the American standards and works with them, then that's all good. Right, so carrot cake, you're going to need carrots. My carrots look a little bit off. I did manage to save some, so first pitfall, make sure your vegetables are in date. So you need 2 medium carrots, or in my case, whatever you can salvage. We're just going to need the rest of the ingredients. You know what to do. All together now. Wonderfully done, guys. Wonderfully done. Thanks for your help. First, preheat your oven to 177 degrees Celsius. Then coat your cake tin with apparently canola oil, but I just spent £6 on coconut oil, so I will be using coconut oil. I know it's got a lower melting point, but coconut oil is what I'm using. I've used coconut oil before. I used to fry my veg in it. It tastes amazing, so any leftover I'll be using for that. After coating the tin, you've got to coat it with flour. Once you've dusted on the flour and shaken off the excess, you then get your carrots and you cut them into 1-inch pieces. You then have to process your carrots along with the sugar, pineapple, non-dairy milk, coconut oil and molasses, vanilla extract, cinnamon, nutmeg and cardamom until coarse. So basically just chuck it all in here and see how it goes. I blended the carrots first just to make it a little easier, so it's a 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons of sugar, that's the American standards. 1/2 cup of pineapple, or in my case this much. 1/4 cup of non-dairy milk. I'm using oat milk, but any substitute of dairy is fine. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of molasses. Ooh. I always think that molasses sounds like some sort of disease. Oh, she's got molasses. Notice how big my beard got. It really needs a trim. And back to baking. Sorry about that. Next you add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg and a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom. Once all the ingredients are in, blend until coarse, or in my case slightly gloopy because of the pineapple. Oops. Next you blend your dry ingredients, so 1/2 cup of wheat flour, 1/2 cup of all-purpose or plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, which is bicarb of soda. Then you add your wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, oh that sounds lovely, and mix until combined. I'm gonna bake a cake, I have no clue at all. Gonna bake a cake. This is a clue for my next B-side bake. Finally, you add your 3 tablespoons of chopped walnuts and raisins. I don't like raisins, so I'm not putting them in. This is my bake. I'll do what I want. This is going into this with magic. Oh yeah, beautiful. Well done. Into the oven for 30 minutes. Nothing. Why? That's all my cleaning done now. Can I go? Do I need to do anything else? The buzzer buzzed. It's ready. Woo! There we are. It's sizzling away. I'm not sure why it's sizzling. It's interesting. Gonna stab it just to see if it's actually ready or not. I don't trust it. I'm gonna go for 5 more minutes. It's called the kitchen, and here's what it's for. Come on, bake. Let your cakes bake in the oven. Hey, hey, hey. Et voila, a cake. Slightly steaming, but it's a cake nonetheless. So I just need to make the cream cheese frosting without cream or cheese. So what ingredients do we need for easy vegan cream cheese frosting? Let me tell you. Ta-da! So you need icing sugar, olive oil, cider vinegar, non-dairy milk, lemon juice, vanilla extract, shortening and a pinch of salt. The recipe asks for vegan shortening, which I'm not too sure if this one exactly is. I know it's vegetarian, but there may be animal derivatives in there. I have triple checked the ingredients in the back. For any vegans who are a bit unsure about using any store-bought shortening, I have provided the link below to the veganbaking.net, which shows you how to make your own. You would need 1 American cup of powdered sugar, half a cup, which is 108 grams, of the vegan shortening. The shortening should be cold. I just bought mine, so it's mildly chilled. It's pretty much the same thing. So you need 2 tablespoons of non-dairy milk, I'm using oat milk, and 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Then you add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of lemon juice, and 1/4 teaspoon of table salt. A lot of the bakes I have used thus far have used vanilla extract. I would definitely recommend using a really good brand of vanilla extract, and get extract, not essence, because it just tastes better. Once all the ingredients are in, you should process it for about a minute. Whew, that was loud. I'm actually really intrigued as to see what it tastes like. Oh, it's not bad. All that's left to do now is put the frosting on the top of the cake. Gonna use magic. Ta-da! Just gonna pop the cake in the fridge. Which is something in my fridge smells really bad. Anyway, popping it in the fridge just to cool down the frosting, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, the time has come. It's time to cut it open and try a piece. That does not look cooked. Ah well. It's alright. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm not entirely sure if I was successful or not. It tastes fine. I'm still alive thus far, so who knows? My name is Colin. This has been Colin Has a Lot of Free Time to Bake. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to do so, or watch any of my other videos here.